Us rolling.
Okay, so, okay, we're checking in with ourselves now, so go ahead and settle in your chair. Go ahead and take a breath and relax the shoulders and the back, the hips and the legs, the hands to rest, the eyes closed, and come inside. Come inside. Take a breath. Take a breath and let it go. So the breath brings us to the inside. That means we can let go of everything pulling and pushing us on the outside. And just take this break. Coming into the body, coming into sensation, to stillness, to movement, to breath, to the breath. One more breath here. Just feel the stillness after the bottom of the exhale. So let the exhale happen and then just pause and feel it. And then we release. We release for movement, so we'll pick up the hands and spread those fingers wide and feel stretch. Releasing, pull the fingers down over the knuckles. We feel intensity and stretch. Releasing, thumbs up, fingers down. It's movement in the joints. The base of the thumb, where we have a lot of trouble for many. Pause here. Thumb in, fingers wrap. Now, power squeeze. Power squeeze, it's a circulation. Pow, web, claw, beak, and paw, thumb, fingers wrap, squeeze, power squeeze. Feel it. Release, stretch, web. Pull down, claw. Quack, 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 beak, then paw, thumb, fingers, power squeeze. This time, let's stay with the fingers stretching apart as far as they will go. Where do we feel it the most? Just notice that. What's true for you? Release and pull those fingers in. Feel the stretch over the knuckles. The tight knuckles will be the strongest sensation. Just know that. Claw. Beak is movement. So this is every muscle, ligament, tendon, and bone in the hands moving, and finish with the paw. Thumb, fingers, power squeeze, stay. Bring the squeeze tighter. Bring the squeeze tighter. Bring the squeeze tightest. Release, stretch, slow motion. So there are lots of different ways to do this work, and they're all good. As you finish your slow motion, bring the hands back to rest, eyes closed, check in with breath. Check in with breath, relaxing shoulders down. Relaxing whole body. And feeling sensation in the fingers, in the palms. What's there for you? Final breath here. We move up the line to the shoulders, up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. So it's the stretch from the neck out the sides to the shoulders. It's the contraction of the same muscle on the shrug up. It's moving the breath. It's an automatic inhale as you shrug up and roll back, 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 and down, down, down. Press the hands down, feel it, and release and repeat. So you know we can change the pace to slow. We can bring this to slow motion. Slower, slower, slowest. We can change the pace and come and hold as we shrug up and stay. Feel the reaction? Feel the breath? Roll back and stay. Press the elbows back. Feel it along the spine. And roll the shoulders down. Press the hands down, stay. And release for a couple more, easy, soft. One at a time is part of the play. One at a time, sensation, reaction, and pace. It's all good. Final time, up, back, and down. Pause. Pause with eyes closed. Pause checking the sensation and breath pace. We move the work up the line into the neck. Tuck the chin and lift the chin. We're saying exhale, tuck, and inhale, lift. Aware of stretch in the back as the chin tucks down, stay, feel it. Release, aware of the stretch in the front as the chin lifts up. Stay, feel it. And repeat, saying yes. Yes to whatever this week brings as we come into the whole end of October and Halloween, saying yes to it. Saying yes. Final time, saying yes and end with the chin tucked. Pause, feel it. Release for the no. That is a twist for the neck. The chin to the side, pause, feel it. And then back. To the side, pause, feel it. And back. Repeating with the breath. It's exhale, side. Inhale, return. Side exhale. Inhale, return. Pacing. Staying. Playing with it. The movement is the essential part. It keeps those muscles working. Keeps them from getting stiff and tight. Keeps your body comfortable as you live the life you want to live. Come back to center when you're there. Pause, check in one more time. Check in with breath. Sensation, reaction. As we move to the side stretch of the neck, called the maybe so. Tip to the side, pause, feel it. And then inhale back. Tip to the other side, pause, feel it. And back. And your own pace. Moving on the exhale, twist to the side, coming back to the side and coming back. Aware of your tighter side. Aware of the tighter side. Next time you're to the tighter side, stay there. When you're to the tighter side, stay there. And on that side, press the hand down to deepen that stretch. Feel it. Soften the hand. Feel it ease. Bring the head back. Now we'll check out the other side that's not the strongest side. Ear tips down, chin tips up. Press the hand down. Pause. Feel it. And return. Return to the center. Take a breath, close eyes, check in. And release. Release, bring the fingers up, touch. Circle those elbow tips. Going wider. Going wider. Gentle movement in the shoulders, just to stimulate, to circulate. To bring movement in, circle back to smaller. Circle back to smallest, pause, and circle the other way. Small circles, getting larger, getting wider, becoming more open, and then smaller, and then smaller, and smallest, and press the elbows toward each other, feel the back stretch, and the front contract. Now open those elbows wide, the back is contracted. Bring up the hands. So our series will go like this. It's inhale, open, press the elbows back. Exhale, down, 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 elbows toward the ribs. Inhale, back up. Goalpost arms, close, fingers touch, elbows press, hands up, 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 and back down. Now we begin again. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. Inhale, return. Exhale, close, fingers touch, elbows press. Press the hands up, come back down. And again, inhale, opening, slow, slow, slow. Pause, feel it. Exhale, down, bring the elbows down, down, down. Pause, feel it. Inhale, back up, goalpost arms. Close, fingers touch, elbows press. Pause, feel it. Now up. And down, and open again, pause, feel it, down, 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 elbows down, back up to goalpost arms. On the exhale, close, fingers touch, elbows press, press the hands up, bring them back down. open. Final time, open wide, pause, feel it. Bring those elbows down, pause, feel it. Back up to goalpost arm. On the exhale, fingers touch, elbows press, stretch in the back. Press up, press down. This time, open wide, 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 hands press. This is bone density building for the wrists, and soften. Press again, and soften. And press and stay. Keep pressing, pressing, pressing. Hard work here, and release, and release, and take a breath. Take a breath and check in with sensation, with your reaction. And now we move the stretch all the way down the spine and back up. So a bit more forward in the chair. So we're tucking the chin and feeling the neck stretch in the back. We're rounding the shoulders and feel the stretch move down the spine, down the spine, down the spine. Slide the hand down the line. Pause, feel it. Coming up, bring the hands to rest, pull the elbows back, lift those ribs and lift the chin. And again, tucking and rounding and sliding down. You know how this one goes. So I say take it away, your own pace. As you lift the ribs and lift the chin, pull the elbows back to contract the back and stretch the core. And release and keep on going. Linking movement and breath, so it's an inhale as you lift up, pull the elbows back, power inhale. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, power exhale down. Your own pace with this one. Next time down, stay. Stay when you're down and feel that stretch that reaches all the way down the spine. So how far down, how do you feel it? Where do you feel it? Finishing here, bring the hands back up, come to a rest. We move the work to the core. So I'm crossing one foot over the other. I'm bringing up the arms. Now I'm using the exhale breath to go back, 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 back. Pause, feel the core contract, coming up. So it's inhale back. It's exhale. Inhale back, exhale return. Typically we use the exhale breath in the work that is the most demanding. But we could reverse it for this one and see. So when next time you're up, let's go exhale back. Inhale, return. Try it again, exhale back. Inhale, return. Release the breath, come back up. It's inhale back. Exhale, return. Inhale back. Exhale, return. Now let's come to stay, open the arms. Pause, feel it. Feel all that contraction. We're strengthening the core. And close and return and release and change legs. Change out the legs. Notice the breath. Come on up. Come to one side. So there's a bit of twist in the shoulders. Exhale back. Inhale, return. Your own pace. The slower you go, the more the work. Exhale back and stay. See where the work is. On the inhale, return and sweep it around to the other side. Try it out. Exhale back. Inhale, return. There's a twist to the shoulders. We feel it on the outside of the spine, over the ribs and to the hip. See where you feel it. Let's return and come back and come back and come back and sit back. Sit back. Close the eyes. Check in with your breath. So, you open and hand fold in. Fold in and watch the breath gradually coming back to rest. So we're watching the breath return because it was working hard to deliver energy to support your work for the core. Final breath and come back up to center. Now, it's a bit of twist for the shoulders. It's hand, hand, shoulders rotate. As you lean in, notice down the sides of the ribs, down the side of the back, twist. So it's a long stretch twist. Final breath, press the hands and come back up to center. Then swap it out. Hand, hand, shoulders rotate, and aim the nose toward the hands. Let it just play out. Stretch down the side of the back. It's a twist. Okay, hands press, return, come back to center, come back to center. Working strength for the legs. Muscles of independence. That means getting up and down out of chairs, in and out of cars, in and out of tubs, whatever the demand. We want to keep the capacity. So, inhale, lift, exhale, extend, inhale, lift again, exhale to rest. Alternating sides. Kicking high, middle, or low. Just noticing the difference in the demand between a high and a low. Not that one's better than the other, they're both good. We're finishing with this one, so let this be the last. And back to rest, pause, check in, and now the hip stretch, so whichever leg you want to start with, bring it up, and hand, hand, lean in. Different for each. It pretty much has to do with the structure you've inherited, how loose the hips are. You've inherited that capacity. So the tighter the hips, the stronger. Real loose hips are weak. Somewhere in the middle is where we all want to be. Coming to the final breath in this stretch, and then we'll check out the other side, and you'll see whether you started with your tighter side or not. Hand, hand, lean in, chin toward the shin, feel the stretch in the hip. And we're ready to release, back up, back down, and strong foot back, nose over toes, and we stand and stand. So we're standing. Bring the chair around. So you're standing. And this is just our simple back bend, forward bend. So we bring the feet about hip width apart and stand. And then lean back, lean back, lean back. Stretching the core, contracting back. Pull the belly in, fold halfway, soft knees, the back is stretching. And repeat. It's an inhale here. It's an exhale, down, down, down. Only halfway. Repeating. Take your time with it. See where you feel the stretches. As you lean back, where do you feel it the most? That's your tighter place. In the back, where do you feel it the most? That's your tighter place. Different for each. So this I call your first aid kit for the back. Whenever your back is feeling fatigued, no matter what caused it, take a minute, do a few. I do. We'll finish with the forward bend piece. Soft knees, hands above the knees, pull the belly in, stretch the back, stretch the back, stretch the back, and come back up and stand. Now we move to spinal twist. So feet are hip width apart, toes are relaxed, knees are unlocked, and we're swinging side, 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 side. Keep the knees unlocked so we get more range in the shoulders. Feel the twist in the ribs. So you can turn the head with the shoulders or opposite the shoulders, either way. Whichever's more comfortable, whichever works better for you. A lot of twist here. Begin to let it die down. Die down. Die down. Die down, back to standing, back to stillness, back to mountain. Soft toes, soft knees, tailbone tuck for some. For all, extension through the crown, shoulders up, back, and down. Solid, steady, strong and still. Tadasana, the mountain. Final breath here, release, release, release. Leg stretch coming up, and so we lean forward to the seat of the chair. Hands there, arms there. As we stay, we're straightening one leg, feel stretch and release it. And then the others are stretch and release. Alternating sides. So we'll come to a rest. This next one is a strengthener for legs and hips. Hands to the chair, hips back and down, down, down. Lift the hands away. You feel the work in the legs and the hips. Okay, hands to the chair, back to the stretch. Back to the stretch, but do notice your breath will be heavier now from that stay. So we'll pause again, hands to the chair, hips back and down, 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 down. Lift the hands away. Hands to the chair, back to the stretch. Breath heavier, for sure. Strength builder, for sure. Finishing with this leg stretch here, so let's release and stand and bring the legs wider. So we come to our side stretch. So the spine can do 4 things: forward bend, back bend, twist, and side stretch. This is the side stretch. Bring up the arms. Soften the knees, tip to the side, to the side, to the side. Bend the elbows, slide the arm over, feel the rib stretch. Slide the arm back. On the inhale, lift. So the other side, tip, elbow bends, arm over, rib stretch, feel it. Bring it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release the arms. We'll come for our stay. Soft knees, arms lift, tip to the side. Now, elbow bends, hand behind the head, elbow up and back, and stiff. Feeling that stretch from the elbow to the armpit, down the ribs to the hip. And bring the arm back, look back, and lift back. Check it out. Other side, tip, bend, up and back. And bring the arm back, look back, lift back, and release, and release. Now find the back of the chair. As we practice our balance challenge here, that is 1 foot in front of the other. Hand to touch the chair whenever you need. Eyes focused on something that's not moving, called holding focus. And the teaching says where the mind goes, the body will follow, so holding focus, feeling the wobbles, and change sides. Change it out. See if this is your better side or your worse side. Typically the body knows which is the better side and does that one first. And so we'll release, release, and release. Good. Okay. Now we're using the side of the chair. No, let me turn it around. So, told you wrong. We're turning the seat around and bringing 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. We're going to bring the hands to the seat of the chair, but let's widen the base. Square the hips and shoulders. Bend that forward knee. So we're bending the forward knee and bringing the hands to the seat of the chair. This bringing a twist into the shoulders. My back heel is lifted. My shoulders are paralleling the back of the chair. It's a deep twist for the shoulders and the hip. Look over the back shoulder. Bring the head forward, look over the front shoulder. And we'll release the hands from the chair. Bring the hand to the front leg, the other hand to the chair, and just stretch the leg. And take a break. And relax. And we'll release and come back up. Swap it out. For the other side. The foot is forward. The feet are wide. The foot steps back. Now we're up, bending the front knee, squaring the shoulders. So getting the alignment, knee, ankle, toes, hands to the chair, looking at the back of the chair. Leave the back heel lifting. Leave the front knee bend. Twist in the shoulders. Here.
This way, the other way.
Release the head forward.
In front.
And release. Hand to the chair, hand to the leg. Fold into it. No, the knee does not have to go straight. You want to feel stretch. And we will release and release and find the back. of the chair. Find the back of the chair. And bring the hands there. So we'll take a little break and step back, and fold from the hips. Keep the knees soft. Relax. Feel the breath. Leg stretch, shoulder stretch, back stretch here. And release, step up closer. So now this is our strength building for the back. Leaning on the chair. Coming to the legs. So our series is going to look like this. It's going to be inhale, lift, exhale out to the side. Inhale back, and exhale down. So it's inhale, lift, out to the side. Inhale back, exhale down. Returning to the first side. Lift, out, in, and down. And lift, out, in, and down. So we're working the low back, strengthening. Working the low back, strengthening. So every muscle that contracts is building strength. Here's the last set. And down. Now stretch again. Step back, and stretch, relax. Feel the breath responding. Okay, let's release and finish with our balance challenge. So again, we're standing, we're lifting, the foot can be in the front, in the back, or in the inside. And the hand is for the chair, touch it as you need, holding focus there. All the wobbles are corrections, and that's the good news. And we'll change sides. Change sides. Touching the chair as you need, foot in the back, the front, or center. And release, and release, and release. Come on down. Come into the chair and sit down. Sit down and slide down. Finishing the stretch. Checking in with the breath. So we begin our series for strengthening the back. And in this series, we press the hands back, we press the palms up, we pull the shoulder blades together and lift. We want to feel that contraction all along the spine. That's your strength builder. And then the stretch down, down, and take a breath. We repeat like lifting weights. Hands press, palms press, ribs peel, and down. Take a breath. Hands press, palms press, ribs peel, stay. Pulse the hands. Pulse the hands, adding a little extra contraction in that spine above the shoulder blades. Down, 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 stay. Hands press, palms press, ribs peel, stay. Come a little higher. Come back to the start. And down, down, and have a breath. Again, repeating is lifting weights. Press, peel, lift, and exhale down. Inhale, press, peel, lift, and exhale down. Press, peel, lift, exhale down. Two more, press, peel, lift, exhale down. Press, peel, lift, stay, and bring the right arm forward and stretch fingertip to fingertip. Stretch, and down, stay. Hands press, ribs peel, come up. Left arm forward, stretch, fingertip to fingertip, stay. Down, down, and take a breath. Final time, press the hands back, press the palms up, peel the ribs up, sweep both arms forward, lift, 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 and release. Hands rest, fold in half. Giving the back a break, giving the back a delicious stretch. Checking in with the breath. Come back up. So now we're going to turn to the side on the chair and bring one hip off and one hip on. One hip off, one hip on. Bring the hands to the back of the chair. Now the breath. Inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, turn just a bit. On the exhales, we're turning the shoulders more and more parallel to the back of the chair and feeling the deep twist in the shoulders and the ribs. Looking back, release the head forward. Release hands, arms, shoulders, ribs, belly. Walk it around, turn the other way. One hip on, one hip off. Hands resting. Now the breath. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, turn just a bit. Using the exhales to deepen the shoulder twist. Feel it across the ribs on the outer rim, across the ribs on the inner rim. Feel the deep rotation of the shoulders, a deep twist. Let's release the head forward. Release hands, arms, shoulders, ribs, belly. So if you want to turn back around, and once more, hand, fold in, relax. Feel the breath. And come to sit. Come to sit in the chair, get comfortable there. We're coming to eye movements. So bringing the hips and the legs and the back to a resting place. Close the eyes. Come inside. Picture the giant clock dial and open to the 12 and move around the face of the clock, stopping off at each numeral as you make your way. As you make your way all the way around and back up to the 12, then close, center, relax the eyes, take a breath, and open again for going the other way, all the way around. Stopping off, exercising the eyes when you're back to the 12. Close, center, relax the eyes, have a breath. Diagonal line of movement. From the 10 to the 4 and back again. Stretching the eyes. Those tiny muscles deep inside. Pause, close, center, relax. The other set. From the 8 to the 2, a few. Pause, close, center, and relax. Focal point, next up. Extend the arm, extend the thumb. Now, focus on the tip of the nose. focus on the tip of the thumb, focus far away, and back to the thumb and back to the nose, and do it again. Feel the eye muscles exercising deep inside. We will come to a rest, close, center, relax, release, settle. Settle in your chair. Bring the palms together. Rub the palms and build up heat. Build up heat in the palms. So you can cup the palms over the eyes. And let those eyes warm, dark, soft, relax. Warm, dark, soft, relax. And the heat seeps away. The heat seeps away. We bring the fingertips to the center and stroke out to the temples. It's a feather-light touch there. And then pause, temples, down the jawline and to the chin. Hands come to rest, palms open. Settle again. Settle again and come to the breath. Come to the breath. And on the exhale, bring those fingers gently in. On the inhale, stay. As you exhale, open. Inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Open on the exhale. Inhale, stay. It's exhale, closing. Inhale, stay. Exhale, open, release movement, stay in stillness. Final breath here, lift and open wide. Cross pat yourself on the back for taking care for another day. Good job, good job. Great job. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you. So, blink.